Hey everyone, welcome back to Inside Smartcar. I'm Joel Chloralt, and today I'm really excited because I'm sitting down with Sarah Larner, our VP of Partnerships. Sarah, thanks for making time for this.
Thanks for having me, Joel. I've been looking forward to it.
So, you joined us back in March 2024 to lead partnerships, and honestly, it's been a pretty wild ride since then. For anyone listening who hasn't had a chance to meet you yet, give us the quick background. What's your story and what brought you to Smartcar?
Yeah, so I've spent most of my career in mobility, specifically in partnerships, ecosystems, and really just figuring out how different players can come together to create value that reinforces itself. You know, that flywheel effect.
Hmm.
And when I first encountered Smartcar, what really struck me was the clarity of the mission: unlock the freedom of movement for everyone. And as someone who's spent years in connected mobility, and honestly, just as a driver myself, that resonated deeply. Smartcar wasn't just building an API platform, it was reshaping how people can use their vehicles in ways that are safe, transparent, and fully in their control. I joined because I could see how strategic OEM partnerships could take that mission to the next level.
I love that. And now you're about, 20 months in.
Yeah, just about.
So, what has this period looked like for you? Because from the outside, it seems like a lot has happened.
It has been a lot. Fast paced, collaborative, and honestly, full of breakthroughs. Over the last 20 months, we've announced collaborations with BMW and Mercedes-Benz connectivity services in the energy space in Europe. We've expanded our work with Ford in Europe. We've continued strengthening what we're doing with VW Group of America and Tesla.
That's a pretty impressive list.
It really is. And working this closely with OEMs and with our developer community has helped us dig deeper into the driver value proposition. It's opened doors to new ways of innovating, new data opportunities, insights that are now shaping our future roadmaps. It's been a period of real momentum and honestly, a lot of fun.
Okay, I have to ask, any sneak peeks? What's coming next?
Well, we're definitely not slowing down. Over the next few weeks, I'm hoping to announce 3 more collaborations, each one bringing new value for developers across North America and Europe.
3 more, wow.
Yeah, if 2024 was about laying the foundation, 2025 has really been about acceleration.
So let's talk about developers for a second, because I think sometimes partnerships can feel very high level and abstract, like, oh, we signed a deal with a big OEM. But what do these partnerships actually mean for the developers building on Smartcar?
Great question. 2 things, really, above all else: peace of mind and value. Working collaboratively with OEMs means we understand upcoming changes earlier, and in many cases, we can actually influence them. That translates directly into reduced disruption and higher reliability for developers.
So fewer surprises.
Exactly. Fewer surprises, and it often unlocks access to new data points, new commands, new functionality, which enables richer products and more value for drivers. Developers get a clearer roadmap, a more stable integration surface, and a faster path to customer impact.
Have these partnerships changed how you work with developers? Like, has anything shifted on that side?
In the best ways, actually. This year, we rolled out a completely new data delivery method. Developers can now subscribe to vehicle signals and receive data as soon as it's available. No polling, no inefficiencies, just fresh, clean data delivered when they need it.
That's the webhook system, right?
Exactly. And combined with our OEM partnerships, this has really leveled up the value we provide across the board. And importantly, we've done all of this without changing our transparent, one price per vehicle model. Developers only pay for what they need, whether that's a small set of signals or the full breadth of data and commands. We're an enabler, not a competitor. Our whole purpose is to enable developers across multiple mobility sectors, and I'm proud that we've kept that commitment as we've scaled.
So, a lot of companies offer connected vehicle solutions. And I'm sure you get this question all the time when people ask how Smartcar is different. How do you explain it?
Okay, so anyone who knows me knows I love food and I love a good analogy, so those 2 things tend to overlap quite a bit.
I've noticed.
So here's how I think about it. If what you need is a chocolate cake, there are plenty of great companies out there selling a ready-made chocolate cake off the shelf. It's packaged, it does what it says, and you'll usually pay a premium for it.
Sure.
But not everyone wants an off-the-shelf cake. Some people want to create something unique. A 5-tier cake, a flourless cake, a cake that incorporates ingredients they already have in their own pantry. That's where Smartcar is different. We don't insist you take the cake as is. We give you the ingredients, as many or as few as you need.
I really like that framing.
You can subscribe to our signals, our commands, and bake your own masterpiece. For developers, that flexibility is everything. It means you can innovate without limits, build precisely what your customers need, and only pay for the ingredients you actually use. Smartcar isn't here to compete with creators. We're here to empower them.
Okay, so that's the developer side. What about OEMs? What's the value proposition for them?
So, OEMs want drivers to safely and easily connect with third-party apps. But for many of them, supporting thousands of developers directly, that isn't always practical, commercially or operationally.
Right, the long tail of developers.
Exactly, and that's where Smartcar sits, right in the middle. We give OEMs a trusted channel partner that preserves data lineage, protects driver privacy, and ensures secure access. OEMs that work with us gain reach, compliance, and growth without additional overhead. And this is especially important with the EU Data Act coming into force. We're helping OEMs prepare for a world where driver-directed data access, transparency, and consent are absolutely essential, and where the ecosystem grows far beyond first-party apps.
That regulatory piece is huge right now.
It really is. It's reshaping the whole landscape.
Okay, last question. What should people expect from partnerships next year? Any hints?
You'll have to wait and see.
Come on, nothing?
What I can say is we are not slowing down. Ecosystem enablement is something I'm incredibly passionate about, and this year has laid the groundwork for partnerships that will allow us to do significantly more in 2026. At its core, our work is about creating a connected mobility ecosystem where OEMs, developers, and drivers all gain more value. Not just for today's use cases, but for what comes next.
I love it. Sarah, thanks so much for taking the time. This was great.
Thanks, Joel. This was fun.
That was Sarah, our VP of Partnerships. If you want to learn more about what we're building at Smartcar, check out smartcar.com. And as always, thanks for listening to Inside Smartcar. We'll catch you next time.